So this evening, I came stumbling into church with my U-Haul. I had to have a porter for all of my baggage. I actually brought my own, Kleenex. But even when I had first seen the top of the church as I was coming up the street, I just took a big breath and was so relaxed and so grateful, and I just knew I really wanted to be there tonight. And when I drove up, I only really saw one car, so I didn't know who else would have been in there. But when I got there, I was a few minutes late, just barely even. We were still just getting into Our Father when I came up, so it's like halfway through the first page. But the priest wasn't there, Matrishka was, and then there were some, maybe, I don't know, 10, 13 total of us. And it was incredibly and very quickly meditative. I've had a pretty emotional day, so that kind of thing is exactly what I needed and wanted for sure. I've talked before about how I really love the hymns and the liturgy of this Paraklesis that I can never pronounce, Paraklesis, whatever. I've heard people say it a bunch of different ways. Not only just because it's, focused towards the Theotokos. Whenever I think of, it's like I feel like I'm asking, would you help me pray? Can I learn from you how to do that? Or something, I don't know. I kind of get this picture in my mind of, as a little girl asking, like a big auntie or a mom or somebody, can you tell me how to do this? So, when people say, oh, you're worshiping, no. It's not that at all. Let's see, what can I say? Anyways, because it is towards her that way, there are many of them which have to do with illness and healing diseases and stuff like that, which there are lots of people who, myself included, have all kinds of illnesses I'm always praying for. And by the way, if you ever want me to pray for you, you don't even have to tell me what it's for. Just private message me, and I'll say prayers and I won't ask any questions, but I'll tell you every time that I do if you want me to, when I go to the church or other times as well. So it's strange to me how so many times within the hymns we're singing about being sick or diseases, and that somehow, because of the melodies, it makes it so pretty sounding. But I was rantingly upset about something today, and I found something on page 44 that, let me see, that totally spoke to it. Okay, let's see, how does it go? Okay, here's the part. Oh, entrust me not, I pray, to any human protection. Okay, so the person who I was ranting to will know why I said that, so yabba-dabba-doo, there you go. So I was going to pick out, I thought, one of those diseases ones where it's funny to me that you can sing the word and it be lovely, even though you're talking about diseases. But there are two other things. I'm trying to remember now what they were, as far as, well, let me just do this one. Okay, it says, all the diseases that plague my soul dost thou make well, and the sufferings of the flesh thou healest. Wherefore, O thou Maiden full of grace, I glorify thee, both now and ever and unto ages of ages. Amen. And yet somehow, when we sing it, it's not like you're singing about germs. There are so many of them that are, they just talk about how, you're plagued by different types of sin, or, the passions that trouble you, or how you're lost, and I don't know, it just always really, really speaks to me in a deep way. During one portion of it, everyone actually looked back behind themselves, because there was a sound that was a very loud noise that actually, to me, I thought it reminded me of a gunshot, and I didn't even turn. which, if you know what that means, you know what that means. So I thought that was odd. And it's not like we are in a neighborhood where that might even happen, but it was, I noticed that others noticed it and that I didn't even bother to turn. And I'll just say, you know, we have open carry laws out here in the wild, wild west as it is. Because, yeah, you need to protect yourself sometimes. So, I don't know, I guess that's what people were nervous towards, but it was the great relaxation of my day. And now I've got to hang out until it's choir rehearsal, which is quite soon. And I hope everyone is doing well. Oh, I remembered what I was going to say. It seemed like certain hymns I thought of different particular people who I had been known I was going to be saying prayers for. And it was interesting how each of them definitely fit the life situation that person was in. And I kind of thought that I wasn't even saying them for me or something, like that I was just going to, I don't know. I mean, I know it benefits me too, but I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say. And there's a dog walking and I do not want to pick up this stranger, so I gotta go. Thank you. Take care. Peace. Bye.